I was thinking with that story you told of Orpheus, Dionysus's prophet that kind of lost his way when after his beloved wife died, and he knew of a way to go down into the underworld to get her. And yes, he has courage, he has skill to negotiate with the god of the underworld and Persephone. And so he's like Dionysus in that way, right? He goes down to get a woman, although there's maybe interesting that Dionysus got the mother he never knew. But as you're pointing out, Orpheus is getting the wife that maybe he couldn't let go of. So there's maybe a fundamental difference there. But anyway, he's able to, not through force, but through skill, negotiation, perhaps, probably music, some kind of intellectual, spiritual kind of social kind of thing. He's able to win them over. And, but then they give him that task and he cannot complete it. And I was thinking that so his wife is walking behind him, but he's not allowed to look back at her. And he's going this long journey up through the underworld, and he gets out into the light, and so he passes the threshold. And so like in the earlier myth, he needs to keep that thread of what his task really is to remember, but he doesn't. He passes the threshold and then he's like, okay, and then he goes with his fear, right? His fear and desire. Is my wife really there? Is my mind just playing tricks on me? Maybe they are just screwing with me. And then he has to look back for the proof. He cannot feel it. He cannot live with faith and with that attention. And then, yeah, he truly loses his wife after
Yeah.
that. He truly loses his love. And then, from what you're saying, he loses his faith in Dionysus. He has no more desire. He kind of becomes like this ascetic. I was thinking sort of like even in the Buddha's journey, where in the Buddha's journey, being the ascetic was part of the journey, but it was not the end. It was kind of the in the later on he took the middle path, right, which is kind of rejecting asceticism. You cannot starve yourself enough to gain enlightenment, right? That's not exactly the way. And I was thinking he goes up to a hill, he's alone, he's trying to commune with Dionysus with pure music, maybe pure logic or something like that, and that's when he gets torn apart. The ravages of nature, or whatever the Maenads represent, all the chaos and the forces and violence of nature that he has not been communing with in some way. It could be sexual communion in the story or whatever, but they come and they dissolve him, and then
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's great. That's great. Just to clarify, you had said he's up there singing to Dionysus, but
oh, sorry, yeah, I meant
yeah, he's up
Apollo.
there,
Yeah,
Apollo, yeah.
yeah.
I choose to start with that clarification because what you were pointing to is a person who did not, in that last final moment of where he had to sort of surrender his fears and his anxieties and step forward one more step with
Yeah,
faith and
yeah,
wait for her. Like
yeah.
that moment, I can feel it in my system of like it's akin to death. Like you're taking that final step
Yeah,
and you don't know what's going to happen.
yeah,
And if you can just take that last step, it's going to be resolved one way or the other. You're going to like, and you can't do anything about it. And so
yeah.
to lose faith in that moment and turn
Right.
is to hold on to something like you were saying.
Yeah,
It's the fear instead of the faith. It's the I need to have the structure. I cannot let the structure go. It's the last little piece of structure that he needs to let go in that moment through faith, which you hold through the memory rather than drinking from the well of forgetting and just being like forgetting the task, like you were saying. He has to remember the task. And if he remembers the task and steps forward in faith, he'll have that one moment of like, oh man, it's done. I still don't know if that's her, but whatever it is out here with me now. And he could turn and he would have the thing that he had lost been, brought back to him. But he lost that moment of faith and he lost the chance at rebirth. And so if we are mapping Orpheus onto a civilization, you have a civilization who did not allow itself to die, did not allow itself to die and be reborn, did not allow itself to die while remembering the task it was supposed to carry forward. And I think that's something we need to remember in the world today. There's a lot of our civilizations that are our societies that are crumbling, the structures are crumbling. And if we forget who we are, when they crumble, we will crumble with them. Or if we hold on to the old ways, we'll be this ascetic bard singing on a mountaintop, trying to avoid the wildness that's trying to be born into the world, and the
Yeah.
wildness will tear us apart because our head is the only thing that we're paying attention to. We're not in our body. We're not letting this life force move us. We're not letting the new world be born through us. We are stuck in the old ways, and we will be torn apart with them if we don't let go, if we don't have faith, if we don't remember the task that we were instructed with from the beginning and carry that forward through the changes, through the disruption that Dionysus brings. If we don't carry it forward, then we we're lost. But if we carry it forward every step of the way and have faith that even as it's dying, something new will be reborn, then we get the nice future, you know?